Hi everyone, this is your biology class. I'm your teacher Seema Atreja. Students, in our previous video, we discussed about the classification of teeth. In this video, we are going to discuss the structure of tooth. Tooth consists of three parts: crown, neck, and root. Crown is the white visible portion of tooth, that is the exposed part of tooth which is white in color is known as the crown. The second part is neck region which remain hidden under the gum, and the third part is root which remain embedded in the sockets of the jaw bone. And in our previous video we study, in case of human being, on the basis of attachment of teeth is thecodont type. What is thecodont type? In which the teeth are embedded in the sockets of the jawbone. Jawbone, if we talk about the upper jawbone, it is known as the maxilla, and if we talk about the lower jawbone, it is known as the mandible. We use the word here alveolar bone. The sockets of the alveolar bone are the alveoli, so we called it as alveolar bone. This is the alveolar bone. And this is the socket of the alveolar bone. Socket, or we called it as alveoli. In this alveoli or socket of the jawbone, teeth are found embedded and showing the condition thecodont. Here I mark the gums. These are the gums. In this alveoli or socket of the alveolar bone, this blue line showing the teeth which is found embedded in the alveoli or socket of this alveolar bone. This part is showing gum. Now we named the three parts of the tooth. This is exposed portion which we called it as crown. This is the part which is hidden under the gum. We called it as neck region. And this is the part of the teeth which found embedded in the sockets of the jawbone. We called it as root. So these are the three parts of the tooth. Exposed portion, crown. The portion of the teeth embedded in the gums is known as the neck region, and the part of the teeth found embedded in the sockets of the alveolar bone or jawbone is known as the root. In the root region, where the root of the teeth is embedded into the socket of the jawbone, there is a cementum layer. This cemental layer fixes the root region of tooth into the socket of the jawbone. We called it as cementum. One another layer is present outside the cementum, inner to the alveolar bone. We called it as periodontal membrane. Outside this blue line, there is present another membrane between the root and cementum. The another membrane is there, which is known as the periodontal membrane. Periodontal membrane. So there are two layers in the root region. One is cementum, which fix the root portion of tooth into the sockets of the jawbone. Another membrane is the periodontal membrane, which is present around the root region of the tooth. Now we talk about the crown region. Neck region and root region. Total 3 layers are present in the structure of tooth. The first layer is the enamel layer, which forms the outer layer of this crown. This is the enamel, which is present only in the crown region and forms the outer layer of the crown region. This layer is present only into the crown region. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. Enamel is the hardest substance in our body. There are some cells which are known as the amyloblast cells, which secrete this enamel layer. Enamel is ectodermal in origin. Enamel is made up of calcium phosphate and fluorides. Chemically, we called it as hydroxyapatite. And basically it is crystalline calcium phosphate. Fluorine is required for the synthesis of enamel, but fluorine is present in excess sometime, then it causes mottling of teeth. It degenerates the teeth. So, first layer is enamel, which is only present in the outer layer of the crown. It forms the outer layer of the crown only. Enamel secreting cells are known as the amyloblast cells. Enamel forms only the outer covering of the crown part. It is the hardest substance in our body. Ectodermal in origin, made up of calcium phosphate and fluorides. Chemically we called it as hydroxyapatite. Lots of time question is asked. Enamel is made up of hydroxyapatite. Basically it is crystalline calcium phosphate. Along with calcium phosphate, fluoride is also needed for the formation of enamel. But sometimes fluorine is present in excess, which causes mottling of teeth. What is mottling of teeth? That it causes degeneration of teeth. Now we talk about the second layer, which is present all over the every part of the teeth, crown, neck as well as root region. There are some cells which forms the dentine layer. They are known as the odontoblast cells. Odontoblast cells are present here. These are the odontoblast cells which secrete dentine. This is the second layer, that is odontoblast cell secretes the dentine, which forms the second layer, and this second layer dentine, which is present all over the teeth, in the crown region, neck region, as well as root region. This is the dentine. Dentine is present in all parts of the teeth. It is also harder but not than enamel. Enamel is more harder than dentine. Dentine is mesodermal in origin. So dentine forming cells are known as the odontoblast cells. They secrete the dentine. Dentine is present in the form of second layer in every part of the teeth, in the crown region, in the neck region, as well as in the root region. These are the odontoblast cells which secretes the dentine. Dentine is also harder, but it is less harder than the enamel. It is mesodermal in origin. Now we talk about the third layer, which is known as the pulp cavity. This is known as the pulp cavity, which forms the third layer in case of teeth. This pulp cavity is living. Why we called it as living? It is composed of connective tissue. Blood vessels and nerves are present in this pulp cavity, which make it living. These are the blood vessels, which I am showing with the red color, and these are the nerves I am showing with the help of blue color. So red color is used for blood vessel and blue color is used for nerves. So blood vessels and nerves are present inside this pulp cavity. So we called pulp cavity as living. At the base of the tooth there is present an pore, which is known as the apical foramen. This is the opening. We called it as apical foramen. So this is the basic structure of the teeth. We sum up this. The attachment of teeth is thecodont, that is, teeth are embedded in the socket of jawbone in case of human being. It consists of three parts: crown, exposed part of the teeth, neck hidden under the gum, and the root embedded in the sockets of the jawbone. This is the alveolar jawbone. In the socket or alveoli of this alveolar bone, roots are embedded. So it represents the thecodont condition. The first part is the enamel. We are going to discuss, that is the first layer, enamel, which only present into the crown region and forms the outer covering of this crown. Enamel is secreted by the cell amyloblast cell. Enamel is the hardest substance in the body. It is non-living, ectodermal in origin. made up of calcium phosphate and fluorides, which we called it as hydroxyapatite. Fluorine is required for the synthesis of enamel, but if fluorine is present in excess, it causes mottling of teeth. Second layer, which we represent with the help of green color, that is known as the dentine layer. There are odontoblast cells which secrete this dentine layer. Dentine layer is present overall part of the teeth, in the crown region, neck region, as well as into the root region. Dentine is also harder but not than enamel. It is mesodermal in origin. And the third layer, that is known as the pulp cavity, which is living. Pulp cavity is made up of connective tissue. Blood vessels and nerves are present into the pulp cavity. That is why we called pulp cavity as living. At the base of the teeth there are present the aperture, which we called it as apical foramen. This is the basic structure of the teeth. Different types of teeth are present in human being. Their surface and roots are different, but this is the basic structure of the teeth, in which this tooth is showing the two root canal here. Root canals ka number is different and the surface shape is different. Overall basic structure is same in different types of teeth in case of human being. I think the concept is very much clear to you all. This is all about in this video. Thank you so much.